Good morning, all. Today we are going to start poem 10, The Tale of Custard the Dragon, by Auden Nash. This poem is a very funny poem which tells us the story of a little girl whose name was Blinda. She was having many pets, in which dragon was the one whose name was Custard. Blinda, who lives with her pets, in which there were a kitten, a mouse, a dog, and a dragon in a little house. Blinda and all her pets, except the dragon, have been described as very brave. But the dragon is presented very coward, that is always looking for the safety in a cage. Let's begin our poem. In first stanza, it is written, Blinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a really truly little pet dragon. In this poem, in this stanza, the poet gave the description or the introduction of the people of Blinda and her pets who lived in that house. The poet is telling us that Blinda, who was a little girl, lived in a little house with her pets and a wagon. Wagon means a carriage, or you can say a cart. And her pets includes a black kitten, a little grey mouse, a little yellow dog, and a little dragon. In the last line, really means really and trulio means truly. These words are used to give the effect to the poem. Now, in the next stanza, let's come to know the names of the pets. Now, the name of the little black kitten was Ink, the little grey mouse she called her Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard, but the dragon was a coward and she called him Custard. In this paragraph, Blinda had named her little black kitten as Ink, the name of the kitten was Ink, and the name of the mouse was Blink. The color of her dog was as sharp and as yellow mustard, and her dragon was called Custard. Here, in this stanza, the poet is also gives us an introduction of the dragon, of the Custard, that it was very coward, it was not brave and feared a lot. Then, in stanza 3, Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes on the top of him and scales underneath, mouth like a fireplace chimney for a nose, and trulio daggers on its toes. Here, the description of the Custard's physical appearance is given, in which it is telling that it has big sharp teeth and spikes on its back that could easily scare anyone. But Custard also has the ability to spit out the fire, which makes its mouth look like a fireplace and showing his power, and his nose becomes the chimney through which the smoke comes out from the fire in his mouth. Custard's toes are so pointed and sharp that they could cut anything like a dagger. This is the appearance of the dragon, in which shows us that it was a very dangerous animal, but still the poet described it here as a coward. Now let's talk about the other pets as well as of Blinda. In stanza 4, Blinda was as brave as a barrel full of beards, and Ink and Blink chased lions down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a nice safe cage. In this stanza, the poet is telling us that all the members of the house except Custard are very brave. Blinda's bravery, here it has been compared to the bravery of many beards combined together. Here it is written a barrel full of beer. Barrel means, actually barrel, it is a box which is used to keep the liquids. Barrel full of beards. So here many beards which are combined together, and here it is described the bravery of Blinda, that she is so brave as the barrel full of beards. Ink and Blink, despite being so small in size, but they have the power to scare and chase away someone as strong as a lion. If he talks about her dogs, then her dog's bravery has been compared to that of a tiger's anger. But if he talks about the Custard, then Custard is completely opposite to his physical description, to his physical appearance, and instead of being brave, always looks for a nice, safe cage. What he always looks for? He always looks for a nice and safe cage so that nobody could harm it. Today's explanation is up to stanza number 4.